Hello everybody, welcome back to That Guy Nick. It's going to be a new segment on my channel. I've done this 2 times before. Once with Black Widow, once with the Suicide Squad. Now I'm going to do it even more, which I should have done with this with the Batman. Anyways, I have two points of access, 3 points with my reviews. I have YouTube, which is now going to be where I review, well, Jesus Christ, where I review movies, but spoiler free, so I won't reveal any spoilers. I'll just share my thoughts and some other things. 2 is going to be Instagram, where you will see my written version of my spoiler review. And then on Letterboxd, which will be down in the link below, so on my Instagram. On Letterboxd, it'll also be my spoiler review, as well as, yeah, just my spoiler review as well. So 2 access for a spoiler review, and here's my spoiler review, because why not? Anyways, so, spoiler review of the movie Morbius, which is going to be the poster is going to be here, or it's going to be here. Either way, I'm reviewing this movie. The poster's not going to be the whole time. I just wanted to flash it up just for the one time. Anyways, I'm here to talk about Morbius. And I just got back from it. I'm wearing my Spider-Man t-shirt. I saw it with my buddy Ethan, and my mom, my dad, and my sister. So, I'm not going to break down the movie at all, again, spoiler for you, but I am going to talk about it. Just to say now, Jared Leto fucking carried this movie. He carried this movie on his back. I am surprised he's not broken in half. He carried this movie so good. And when I mean by so good, I mean by actually Jared Leto was good in this movie. I actually really did enjoy him. I thought he did a great performance. Jared Leto carried this movie as Morbius. He was great, and I really enjoyed his character. For the most part, I do think the writing is written by children. Because some of the writing in this movie was just, I'm honestly just kind of shocked. I don't know. I just there's like so much information they shove in your face all at once, and this movie's like an hour and 30 minutes. It's now 48, so hour and 39 probably, hour and 39, and it's just. So it feels very fast, but it also feels very, very slow. Okay, well, not very yeah, it does feel very slow. Yeah, that's what I exactly meant. Yeah, very, very slow and very, very fast, all at the same time, because they throw information at your face, and they also reel it back for you just a little bit, and it's not good. It's very, very massive tone shifts a lot of the time, which is very weird for me. When a movie can't find its own tone, it's kind of like, what's the point? I didn't know what this movie wanted to be, and I walked into this movie thinking it was gonna be batshit insane, like it was with Venom Let There Be Carnage, which I enjoyed a lot. Honestly, I gave that movie a 7 out of 10, and I've seen it twice. Probably will see it more, and it's good. Like, it's good. I had a lot of fun with it. It's great. Well, yeah, kind of great. Still good though. Venom was trying to take itself too seriously while being stupid. So that movie wasn't great. And then this movie did the same thing Venom did. Try to take itself too seriously while being stupid. The thing is though, it was way more stupid than I think it was meant to be. And I think some scenes were actually pretty solid. I think the flashback scene at the beginning was good. It wasn't great. It was fine. But I did like the character interactions. I think most of the character interactions were actually pretty good in this movie. Michael Morbius and Martina, played by Adria Arjona. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm so sorry. But I did love the character interactions between the two. Again, the writing wasn't the best. Well, pretty bad. I did like the character interactions between the two. I thought they were really good together. Matt Smith, he also fucking stole the show too. He fucking gave it his all with whatever the fuck kind of script this is. And he was good. I enjoyed him. There was one scene in particular in this movie with him that I was very, confused by. Me and my buddy Ethan, like, when it was happening, me and him looked at each other and we went, like, we both had our arms crossed. We didn't have like a weird face like this, like, no, I was just generally interested, and then the scene came on and I'm kind of like, Like we both like curled our eyebrow because like what the hell was going on here? It just felt the scene that happened was very very out of place. I know if you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. It was a very out of place scene, and I'm just like, okay, that's weird, and yeah, it was just a weird scene, and there was a lot of scenes like that in this movie, but that was the one that really stuck out. Two other characters that were in this movie was Tyrese Gibson and Al Madrigal. They played two detectives in the movie, and they were just throwaway characters. I don't even know why they were there. They had literally no purpose at all. They literally just showed up, said a few words, got the hell out of there. And they showed up a few times throughout, but they were just there, not even worth anything. Jared Harris, he played Nicholas, a doctor who was with Michael Morbius and Milo, as Michael calls him in the movie, since they've been kids, and he's looked over Milo all these years and stuff. So, and he was, again, I'm not going to give anything away, but again, I wish he was given more development because he was just kind of there again. Like, I felt nothing for that guy. And another thing I wanted to add is the trailers are way better than this movie, 100%. Funny story, half the shit you see in the trailers are not in this movie. Just gonna put that out there right now. Half the shit you see in the trailers is not in the movie at all, which made me go tilt my head a little bit because I was confused as shit. Because there were some scenes I think were meant to fill out some parts of this movie story-wise. I'm looking at the cast list, by the way, if you're wondering, and I'm looking at other shit about Morbius, but this movie felt like it should have been longer, and because it, again, like I said, it feels very fast, but it also feels very slow at the same time. So there was room for development, but they decided, fuck that, we're just gonna straight shot it and make it whatever this movie is. Because again, I feel like, oh my god, this budget was $75 million. Definitely showed, I can tell you that much. Speaking of that, the CGI, it was fine. To be completely honest, it wasn't dog shit. It was just, it was just fine. I think what they tried to do was okay. I did like how Morbius looked though, especially at the end. I liked his design, and I thought it looked cool. So I'll give it to that. The action though was, again, it was okay. It was just fine. Honestly, I'm surprised that at the end of Venom Let There Be Carnage and the church fight, the action was great here, great there. Even in Venom, the action was great. Here it's just two balls of people rolling into each other and just doing this all over the place. It reminded me of the Man of Steel fight, although the Man of Steel fight was actually better. And this was just very not super well done CGI wise. I mean, it didn't look dog shit. It just looked eh. I don't like using eh. I should really use better vocabulary, but it was just fine, honestly. And I just didn't, the entire movie I'm watching it, and I was interested, but I wasn't intrigued. I was just kind of like, oh, okay. It wasn't hard to get through at all. I didn't, not one time during the movie where I was like, ugh. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, eh. The only time I ever really felt like during the movie was for actually probably multiple movies. But the one that really sticks out for me was Hellboy, the remake, with David Harbour. Again, great actor, and he could play Hellboy easily. But it's just the way the movie was directed and everything. The movie just came out to be complete and utter dog shit. And that movie made me feel like shit for the rest of the day. I don't know what it was. It just pissed me off that much. Which the movie shouldn't, but I guess that movie just ticked with me because I loved the original two Ron Perlman movies. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. Again, this is why I don't have a script, because I like rambling and I like explaining my thoughts and everything without getting constrained by a thing. Again, nothing against people who do scripts. I've said that before and I'll say it again. Nothing against those people. That's not my thing. Anyways, so, in the end, what do I think about Morbius? It's not good. It's definitely not great. but it's not dog shit though. But it's pretty much above dog shit. It's kind of trash. It's not terrible. It was okay. It was decent. It's kind of edging over the line of decent. It was just fun. It was so fine, and I mean, again, I wasn't expecting a masterpiece here. I was trying to expect the same level of fun as Venom Let There Be Carnage, but fucking apparently not. I have no idea what Sony's doing with these movies, and if you know the spoilers for the two post credit scenes, then I'm not gonna say what happens just in case, but I am gonna say very fucking stupid in all honesty, especially the second one. The writing was done by a child, and I'm 100% certain that it was done by a child because it was terrible writing, and I have no idea what the hell Sony's doing. Oh yeah, and one more thing, just to throw out there, the score for this movie. What happened? Who? Music composed by John Oakstrand and Louis Rosno. Hold on. Let me see what these people have done before, because apparently they don't know how to write good music for very tense situations. Okay, so then that makes sense. The score for this movie isn't dog shit, but it's trash because there was a boat scene there was a clip that was released. And I think the clip was better than the movie. The score was just action. Like, where a situation is supposed to be tense, it's just full on kind of like that, but kind of like that. And I'm like, hey? In this situation, it's supposed to be tense. It's supposed to be like, oh, because he's hunting, he's looking, he's creeping up. And instead, it's none of that. And it goes by very fast when I felt like it was supposed to be a little bit more intense and everything. And I'm just like, okay. At that moment, I was like, oh, fuck. And also, there was the blood. And it honestly made me laugh. There was one scene where blood was shown, but in the boat scene, someone's throat gets slashed, and, like, no blood. Like, absolutely nothing. You, like, hear the sound, but, like, he's grabbing his throat. And usually when that happens in movies, when someone gets their throat slit, when they do this, you can see blood pouring out. Here, it was literally this, and, like, it stayed like this. And I'm like, I'm trying not to laugh in my seat, because I'm like, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? It was so fucking funny. And I wished... And again, yeah, this movie does have some stupid shit that did make me laugh, like that, like some of the blood. But there's some stuff that's too stupid that's not even funny, and it's not even fun. Like, again, Venom Let There Be Carnage. It was stupid, but it was fun stupid. Like, Andy Serkis knew what to do with this, and Woody Harrelson was great to do those things, and so was Tom Hardy, and they just had fun with it. In this, they just said, do this. It's stupid, but do it as serious as possible and don't make it fun. And it wasn't fun at all. It was stupid serious and it didn't work at all. So that's all I gotta say about this movie. In the end, my final rating is, if I think, to be completely honest, might change, but I'll give it a solid 4 out of 10. Maybe 4.5, I'll put it right here. 4.5 out of 10, I'll give this movie. It was a complete mess. A complete absolute shambles of just stupid plot, stupid writing, and Jared Leto's just stuck in the movie, carrying it on his back. So was Matt Smith. So was Audrey, who was good. But again, oh god, I didn't even get it. I'm not going to get into it because it's a spoiler, but there's one scene that happened, and I went, okay, Jesus. Oh, we'll add, the end of the action scene was pretty cool. But, okay, that end action scene, not the whole action scene, but that one action scene forward with, it was in the trailers, there's a bunch of bats and shit. That was cool. And that's all I got. 4.5 out of 10. That's my rating for Morbius. Spoiler-free review of Morbius and my rating of Morbius. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It will be posted this Thursday. And it's going to be posted on Friday. So if you enjoyed this video, if you can, like, share, and subscribe to it. My spoiler reviews will probably be out by the time this is out. So check down below on Instagram and my letterbox to go check out my spoiler reviews while I get into more depth into the movie. But as my spoiler-free video, this is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. See you in the next one.